We're going to talk now about the 5 route and the 5 wide attack offense. And we'll start with the boundary. One of the general rules is if we can throw a short route into the boundary, we're going to try to do that because we know it's a high percentage throw. It's the shortest throw for the quarterback, and it keeps those principles of that West Coast passing that we have, which is to throw short, precise timing routes. So over here in the 5 route to the boundary, the X is going to run a 4-step speed out, and the A is going to run a 7-step post. What we're trying to do here is we're going to use the stem of the A to shield the out route by the X and be able to throw this out in rhythm. So the quarterback takes a quick 3. He comes up to the line of scrimmage and he sees that the will is playing inside the A route, and he knows that the stem of the A should keep the will from running to the out route, because the will is taught to wall him or to make sure that they don't dump the ball to that A back right in his area, like a tight end dump or something of that nature. So he's going to settle on that route. Once he climbs a little bit, then he'll be late getting over to the out. So the first thing that the Q is going to do is he's going to look, quarterback's going to look straight through this out area, and he's going to throw that out route. The other indicator to him that he's going to throw that is he has a 3 deep corner. He knows that the corner is going to read from 1 to 2, and that as he goes back and he sees the X on a short route in his area, in his immediate threat, that his eyes go over to the A, and that's going to take him over to the post route. So we're fairly certain in this 5 route to the boundary that this will linebacker won't get there because of the stem of the A back, and that the corner's not going to come down because he's responsible for the deep route, which in his area is going to be the post. If there is some reason when the ball's snapped, say prior to the snap or as we're getting ready to call cadence, this will linebacker maybe cheats head up, and when the ball's snapped, he has a rotation that he runs to the out route. As the quarterback sees that, he can just turn his eyes back inside and look for our hole throw area, which is that 12 or 15 yard area that we'd like to throw the ball in between the corner and the free safety, and before that corner can rotate over to get to cover that post route. Over to the field side in the 5 route, the B has a 5-step hitch. The Z in the 5 route has a fade. And the W in the 5 route has an out route. Same kind of 4-step speed out that the X has. What we're trying to accomplish here is the B route, B running the hitch, is designed to prevent that Sam from running out of there. On the 4 route, he runs an out, and so we've influenced him to head to the perimeter of the defense, or we want to hold him here to enable us to run some other type of routes there. So if there's any type of rotation where the Sam's going to head to the, in cover 3, he's going to leave that area, and the strong safety is going to run over to his out route. So the Sam has the hook right there. If he leaves at all, or if he goes backwards, then the quarterback is going to look. His first look is straight through this hitch route. And if that Sam linebacker vacates that, or if he climbs and the B is underneath him, then we'll throw a chest throw and hit him right in the chest and dump that ball to the B back. If, in their rotation, the Sam stays on the B, and we can't fit that ball in, then in the natural line of sight, the quarterback in his window is looking straight through to the Z route on a fade. Our throws, we like to throw hole throws, which is that 12 to 15 yard area. So as I come up, I'm working off the hitch route. The Sam linebacker gets too deep, I throw it to him, throw a chest throw and hit him right here. If the Sam linebacker is playing that route pretty well, he's walling it and staying right on him, then I can look straight through to the fade route and throw that hole throw right between the corner who's backpedaling to get his read, and who will be behind that hole throw, and the free safety, who is going to read 3 to 2, and he may start heading over in that direction. But in either case, we've got a nice hole throw that we can throw between the corner and the free safety in cover 3. There is a few times where we throw this out route. It's a long throw, and the strong safety has a chance to undercut that route, so we don't throw that very often. But if the strong safety doesn't go all the way over to that out route, and the receiver comes back and tells us, or we see that, if the strong safety just kind of settles in the middle between those two players, then we will throw the out route over there. But we're cautious about throwing the out all the way over to the field because it's the longest throw, and it does give that strong safety time to get over there to throw that out route. So to the field, we work through the hitch up to the fade hole throw.